Can you see my slide?
Yes, Lakshmi.
Thank you. Okay. Last lessons, I introduced some applications areas, okay, about one sensor networks. But this is not only in these areas, but now we can use the sensor networks in, for example, I give you in supply chain management. Okay, supply chain. In supply chain, because you know that the supply chain management is a process used by companies, right, to ensure that their supply chain is efficient and cost effective, right? So supply chain management can be added by based on IoT systems, but mostly we can use sensors. But you will know, hi teacher, the applications is one network network. Sometimes we cannot to say it's WSN, but only we can organize some supply areas based on WSNs. So we should to know about the idea of is to manage the whole network of related business of patterns involved in product manufacturing. So we can check some information online about industry IoT, right? That article is verbal 4. So deliver and service are required by end customers. Okay, at any given time, a market forces could demand changes from suppliers, logistics provided, locations, and customers, and any number of suspectedly, particularly in supply chain. Okay, this is additional applications. Okay, the second is we can use in smart power and smart buildings. Yeah, smart power and smart buildings. A critical IoT, that applications is for a promotion of a smart power grid. It can be used. And in now society, with various power company across the, for example, across the United States have all are in a process of upgrading their power management and distribution systems. Various sensors at individual homes. Various sensors. Okay. Individual homes, such as smart emitters, can collect information that is sent by a network main stations. We always call it the hub. The hub. So let's say, you see in this paragraph, in this such figures, we only see that is by thousands of millions or hundreds nodes, to organize a network, right? And somewhere there is maybe a station. We sometimes call them the base station, the base stations, or sink, SINK, sink. So in smart building or power systems, this is we call it hub, hub. Okay, can apply complex power management and send control signal back to the grid to save energy. Yeah, to save energy. So you know that in recent years, the energy saving is become more and more important in the city management, right? Yeah. Okay. The smart grid is made possible by applying sensing, measurement, and control device to electricity production, transmission, distribution, and consumption. Oh, consumptions. The second applications. So, and next today, let's see. Here, we click the desk of border. Please pay attention. We know that design WSN model is not easy. It's not easy. It's complex, right? It's first you should account for that is heterogeneity because various types and devices should to collaborate with each other, should be cooperate with each other to collect data, right? And second, we should know that the distributed processing is needed because the algorithms need to synchronize as a processing on different nodes. So sometimes we call it the WSN network is the data-centric network. A data-centric network. The low bandwidth communications, the short distance and to get information to transmit in first time should account for the efficiency. Okay. Next, large scale coordinations. Large scales. So large scales we mean we in areas such as outside in a battery field or an architecture field, we should deploy thousands or millions sensors to coordinate together. Okay, the large scales. So the typical problems, or I would say the scientific problems, is how to collect data. Yes, you can imagine. Yes, you can imagine. If we to redden deployed the nodes to a field, maybe some places will no nodes there because maybe there is a hole in the hole. So how to get data, the survivment, I don't know, right? So sometimes we should to use the data processing algorithm to fix the bug. You know, I can't get this room's data and say, I don't know what happened there. So we should to calculate, maybe. And the last is utilization of sensors. This is use the maximum performance and use less energy. So the performance have two attributes. One is energy. The second is the accuracy, the data accuracy. Please remember the energy and the data accuracy. Okay? Real time, yeah. But in some scenario, we can get the data the first time, but we can store the data in service and using different data mining algorithms. Yeah, we can give some reminding and give some information about the training, the trained about the action trained. Yeah, It's interesting, right? Here, next. I think I can hear. Yeah, next. So the challenge for wireless network, energy, storage, computation, low bandwidth and high error rate, yes, and errors are common. Yes. So scalability of large number of sensors, scalability, yeah, and the survivability of hash environment. You should exist in the poor area, in a poor area. So, okay, next, this is the typical. Good. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, are you here? Please type 0.
কেমনটা লাগে?
Thank you. You are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I will record your name and give you a grade. Good grades. Yes, thank you, everyone. You is listening to me. Okay. So next is for the new topic. It's about the wireless network platforms, about hardware and software. Yeah, software. Let's see. Okay. The types of sensor platforms. Wow, you see, it's minimal, right? Yeah, this is like I think something like a box, right? And the RFID equipped sensors. Yes. In this course, we have one topic about RFID. Today, I will introduce one part to you, something about this RFID. It's a very useful technologies in deliver applications, in detect objects, and in healthcare, right? Yeah, it's microwave technologies. But sometimes we use the RFID equipped with sensors. Combine two technologies together. Together. Oh, okay. And the smart desk tag. Yeah, it's ours were used in healthcare. Typical act as data collector or trip wires. Okay. It can embody, and the limited sensing and communications, right? We always have a short, maybe 1 meter or less than meters. Here is multiple Stargate scaled node. Because we can use different sensors, more flexible for sensing and communications. Yeah, from one sensor to another sensor, using hop and
আচ্ছা আমি যেমন পাইলে আমি দিবানি ঠিক আছে আমার মানে
method.
ছিল
One
কিন্তু
step to
সে তো
step,
রাতে
one step to
রাতে
step.
তোলা
And this is a typical
কলেজের না আমাদের ছবি তোলা
sensor platform. A sensor platform. Okay. More power energy nodes potential use war power. Some use some energy because we cannot use don't know battery. Battery is enough, right? Future well to use future energy. And this is the gray sized node. Let's say by inductive comparing and or transmission from a reader device to transmit a message back. Yeah, back. So let's ask that the node should to as sender and at the same time as a receiver, and he had ability to calculate, available commercially at a very low prices. Yes, several years ago, if we to buy one sensor, a normal sensors, it costs maybe $10 or $10, but now maybe less than $1. Less than $1. It's cheap. It's cheap, but how indifferent is in chemical area. The sensors is the price is expensive or expensive. And here is competition power is severely limited. Yes, because he has a limited ability in calculations, have a limited storage space, and can only transmit stored unique ID and a variable. This ID, please pay attention, always used number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here is how to end any interesting sensing abilities. Yes, it's how to end additional sensors. Yeah, this is a disadvantage, right? Here, this is a matchbox says the node, a typical types for sensors. You see, the Mecha series is from, I think that is for in Europe and American several years. Debate these types of sensors. Use the tellus, named the tellus, and for his processing ability is 8 byte or 8 bit, not byte, or not byte. We sometimes called one 8 bit equal to 1 byte. A 1 byte is accounted for the types of maybe 32 bits that is a CPU. That is always called this word. This is for a million hertz CPU. CPU control processing unit, right? Control processing unit. That is the typical. That is type of that is for this sensors. Okay, it's for RAN. The size of RAN is only 4 kilobyte. 4 kilobyte. Yeah. How it's runtime state? Yeah, okay, it's runtime state. Value of variables, okay, the program. Yeah. So you can from this the size it's limited. The storage ability, right? Here, it's for 128 kilobyte programmable flash memory. Flash memories, okay. So here is additional flash memory storage space to 512 kilobyte. It's not enough, right? It's not enough. So you say for one sensor, it cannot have a strong ability to storage data and for competition. The competition, right? Okay. Yeah. This is a pictures about one sensors. The type is micro 2 and micro 2 dot. Yes. This is, I say, the self programming. We're always based on the computer, a computer desktop, and to program, and then transmit the the command to the sensors. Okay. The chip core is for a much faster encoding and a tunable frequency of frequency using the frequency, the FSK, to arrange the frequency. Here is a low power because this is a battery that's equal to 3 voltage, right? Yeah, it's consumption. The consumption, I give you example. If you use the sleep and awake model, the battery can last for 3 or 4 months. Yeah. Okay. Here, this is a basic sense border. A sense border. Can be used in light and prototyping space for new hardware designs. Here, a different slot, right? And you can select that different sensors. You can check menu, or you can check menus, and for a bottle, maybe some bottle is expensive. For I think maybe 100 or 200 yuan for some bottle, or some cheap have maybe 50 or 60 yuan. Oh, okay, the different. Here, this is a mecha sensor border. In this type, inside border, he can provide the light component and the temperature acceleration to access resolution. Resolution is plus and minus to meg or to meg. This is for multimeter. Here is a microphone. Here the microphone is here. It's here microphone and the tau detector. Yeah, tau detector and the sounder. Can be used the silence and the voice detect applications. Okay. Here, this is tellers. The tellers. It has a low power, a mini port liquid. Here, this is USB, right? It's not USB, and have a robust because the hydro flash written protection and standard IDC contacted. Okay, it's great. Here, and supplied. Please pay attention. 50 meter to 125 meters. Great for antenna transmit the distance, and use USB and RGB. This is typical wireless protocol, right? Yeah. 0802. 802. Okay. Here is for performance is high. It's high performance because he had GMA transfer with CPU off. Okay, let's see. Yeah. As for Berkeley University, provide desktop. A desktop is 10. That is sensors can depend on this software desktop using the mini Linux computers communication and provide the 0211 protocol. But we always, if we find that is a set of wireless sensor network such as protocol or prototype systems, we can purchase. And that is procedures. Company can provide us a set of the software. Our software include the operation systems and some debug that is application, a desktop debug that is some packet. You can install it in your computer, right? And programming. But for that is language like the Linux. Okay, this is as a gateway between the internet and the wireless network. This is means the Stargate, uh, as a hub, Here, this is Stargate pictures. We look at the picture, we see in this border, he have a different slot, like the 51 pin for motor and input and output connector, right? This one. Okay, here, this provides the power switch, you can charge. And here, this is a hardware reset buttons. So we mean here, this is a software is here in the RAIN. Here, this is a flash card slot. And here is a processing border software reset button. Here is button too. Okay. Hardware and this is software. Okay, different. And this here, the difference is here. This is provide the RJ45 port can connect it to a switch border, and here is USB port, and here is a serial S232. Okay, yeah, it is a inline battery control. Control is power supply. Eject is for here, and there's no render, right? Okay. See. So, I think that is please wait a minute. Okay. Some of you asked me a question. I checked the message. What is DMA? Okay. Good question. Good question. DMA, the name is, this is a type of that is memory access. Is abbreviation name. I write the full name to you. It's a direct. I write here. Sorry. Well. I write here. Yeah, direct memory access, right? This is. Yeah, DMA. Great. Okay, continue. Here, this is hardware. A hardware outlines about this Stargate, Mecca, right? ID, plus sensors. Okay, the software. Okay, this is Tiny OS. Yeah, Tiny OS that is developed based on Linux. Linux. It's easy. It's easy to study. It's easy to study, and because they had limited computations and storage, so he cannot give a complex command on the software. You can check online the Daniels some typical commands. Okay. Yeah. Here. Introduced the TinyOS. TinyOS is by Berkeley. Okay, by Berkeley. So the attribute is written in modular pieces called component. Yeah, components. Yes, each component denotes the interfaces to it provides. Okay, and declare a set of functions called commands. Yeah, and interface provide implements and another set of functions called events that is interfaces. Great, great. Yeah, let's check online. All right, online. Yes, I share my desktop and let's check. Okay, I will reshare. Reshare my desktop. Yes, my screen, and I check. I would find that is only that is Baidu. And also, please wait. Don't worry. Yeah. Let's say everyone, can you see my desktop? Yeah. I give you tips. Tips. If you want to check some message that around academic areas, for someone, I would like to check a paper and some codes program. Yes, based on paper, you can use the GitHub. Okay, you can check on GitHub. And here, that is the TinyOS releases. Yeah, I say there's some. I check online. Yes. Let's see. That is provide the desktop program desktop to one access network. Okay. I see. Main developed response. I see. Yeah. Great. The Mac pull request. Yes. 6 years ago. long time ago. Yes. Yeah. We'll see. The question is, active deployment is occur at this GitHub, and we are transition. Okay, this is a method code into a main line, blah blah blah, and the current that is a fix the TinyOS main tree as here. Yeah, you can see TinyOS. It's an open source, right? BSD listened and operating system designed for low power wireless devices such as those used by sensor. Okay, ubiquitous. Yeah, I have introduced about ubiquitous, right? The personal area network and smart building, smart. Yeah, I say here. The main TinyOS main tree. Yeah, it can see less activity over 1 year and can see these procedures. I see. It's great. The different that is classed. Oh, like. Can you see? Yeah. This is the coding. The coding about. You see, this is the interface about when we readme TinyOS. Readme TinyOS, like you see, the programming like Linux, right? Linux. Oh, this is apps is for NC, the NetC, NESC, NetC, and can copyright here the different. Okay, this is for notes. That is a packet. Okay, please see. this sentence explanations as 2025 this particular packet and deliver them over PPP to the host computer. Oh yes, I see. And the host Wireshark can pick the packet upon the PPP interfaces. Okay, I see. Oh, IEEE, this is here, include Enifer. Oh, say Enifer. Do you know what's the meaning of Enifer? He can get a packet online and give analysis the packet. Yes, I see. The packet, next packet. This is a stack PPT, and we see the platform serial handle usage C and to get oh yes components that are based on IPv6 this IP particles, right? And he can apply for that PPP control particles. Yeah. Great. The print. Oh, yeah. In this sense, you can check online. I like check GitHub. GitHub. What's a GitHub? I read GitHub. Yeah. Retweet. Attention. Yeah. Let's build from here. Security. I say. First, GitHub. It's not a. This is a companion. GitHub University Group event. Yes. The speed is slowly, right? Yeah. Universe 2002. Okay. Let's join the organizations. Join us at GitHub Globe Developer, Cloud, Security, Community, and AI. Experience it visually or live from the Uber. I don't know how to pronounce these words. The Bruna Center for the Arts. Okay. You can check, or you can check GitHub. Yes. Great. Come back. Okay. Let's have a rest. Okay. Please come back. 35. We have a 10 minutes break. Right? Thank you.
Yes, Lakshmi.
Yeah, I just have a cup of coffee and have some candy. Yeah. I like. Yes, I will open my camera. Yeah. I go back. Yeah. I like this. This is made in apple, the dried apple, like this, the candy. Yeah, delicious. It's apple. Great. Yeah, great. It's great. Great, like this one. Like this one. I like this. A little bit, sweet, but not sugar. Because I have a lot of sugar. It's great. I feel energy. Our last one lesson. Wow, I will say I'm afraid and yeah. I like this types of life. You know, sometimes I'm very busy. Yeah, such as working, right? But as for you, for studying, yeah, for studying. But we should to save time for what? To interesting things, some flowers. You know, I yesterday I bought flowers right here. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it, Klaus. It's good. Yeah, thank you. I like the flowers. Flowers. Lily. I know that the name is Lily. I check. I check online. Please wait a moment. What's the name of these flowers? Lily. Wait a minute. Yeah, the lily. Yeah, lily. It's the yellow is purple, right? The purple color, right? Difference. The difference I like. I don't know what's the name of this one. Like this the one. This is oh yeah. Oh, the rose. Like which one? Yeah. Which one? I don't know. I bought two types of the flowers. I know lily is very nice, but here this is very cheap. It's very cheap. It's about I think 19 yuan for five. For five. This. Yeah, for five this. No, I online. I bought online. Yeah. For 3 days that were delivered to me. It's cheap. It's cheap. Yeah, it's for Lily. Is Lily have I think is for eight. For eight is include altogether is 19 yuan. It's cheap enough. Yeah.
Flowers look nice.
Yeah, smoky. Not smoky. Not smell. I don't like that the smell flowers. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah. As for me, I don't. Yeah. As for me, I don't like. I don't love rose. I don't like. I don't know why, but I don't love rose. I only love this different types. Great. Yes. Great. Yes. Oh, please wait a moment. I give you another bottle of flower. Wait a moment. This one. Okay, for this one. Like, don't know what's the name of this. And here, yeah. Oh, another one. I see this one. Yeah, like this one. And yeah.
The pink one is good, I think.
No, what's the name in English about these flowers? I can check online. But I like this one. Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, these flowers look unique. We don't have these flowers in our country.
You don't? Yeah. I'll come back. It's cheap. You know, in China, that we like shopping online and to buy flowers is cheap enough. And so I order that is 99 yuan. Order 99 yuan for months, and each week will deliver me one branch flowers. Different. I should not to choose that the maybe the company. Yeah, company can choose. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I like the difference.
I
Okay.
also want to buy them, but I don't have this in my country.
Yeah, I don't know. If the cost is expensive or cheap? For pot flower, I think it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's it's cheap. Okay. Okay, let's begin our last lesson. Okay, I will close my camera to pay my attention. Yeah. Okay. It's my customer that I don't like it. Open the camera on the top of my screen. I say, oh, it's me. No, I don't like it. So, okay, last lesson, I introduced that the hardware and the software about one sensor network. The typical software is an operation system is tiny OS, right? And I give you tips how to check online about some developed desktop and some organizations in that GitHub or in GitHub. So let's say for the tiny OS, it's easy to link components totally with wiring and their interface to form a large components, right? It's a smaller Lego blocks. You can check online. Yeah, here. For Tiny OS, it provides a component library. Yeah, I say. For particle service, right? And the sensor drivers. Right, I say. Here, if I'm an engineer, I'm a programmer, how to do? Oh, it's application developer writes only the applications component that describe the sensor used in the applications. Okay. Oh, the middleware. What's the meaning of middleware? All right. The middleware is a software. Yeah. First, it's a software. The second, the middleware like a cake, a piece of cake, and he can embed it about the operation system and depend or apply the dependency to the application program like a middle of the middle cake. So the middleware can give you support forward if you have different types of the devices. Yeah, have a different types of operating systems. But I should know that I should combine this device together. What should I do? Okay, it's a piece of cake. I can develop a middleware desktop and can integrate that the different tiny types of operating system together. And sometimes we can combine that is the application software desktop applications together and give some supportance, such as we can give them particle, unit particle, the unit format definition, definition. It's very useful. It's very useful. Now the middleware service configured with the appropriate parameter, yes, parameters based on the needs of the applications. Yeah, this is a middleware. Okay. Here. Oh, great. Why we choose the tiny OS? The separation of concepts. Yeah, because you know what's the meaning of the Mac? The Mac layer. The Mac layer.
Media access controller.
Yeah, yes. The Mac layer Yes, thank you. It's great. Not clear is the bottom of that is like is devices network. A network. It provides the physical layer, some abilities, or components such as a MAC IP, MAC IP address, right? Yeah, and the format like 02 format, format for digital data, right? Yeah, and MAC MAC layers provide that is a different that interface, some interface for different devices. Here, the tiny OS provides a networking stack. Okay, use that this format for wireless communications. Yeah, we in last lessons we check online about some program based on NetC, right? NetC, and for tiny OS, we can check he provides components and some surface programming, right? Is communications protocols. And here is for message transfer. Yeah. And here is concurrency control. Wow, I say it's the component for operating systems. The schedule. Provide a schedule. Right. Schedule for what? For thread, for process. Freeze and process. Achieve efficient concurrent control, I think. Okay. Oh, he provide the interrupt driving. It's caution models. Yeah, I say it's for action, right? Interrupt actions. Interrupt. Yeah. Please recall you have studied. I think you have studied a course named the operating system, right?
Yes, Lordship.
Yeah. Can you explain these terms? Interrupt? If the interrupt happened, if it occurred, what happened? Please recall. Yeah.
System call?
Yeah,
Did I
recall.
system call?
Interrupt.
System call?
Yeah, system recall. No. If the operating systems is have an interrupt.
By another programs that I'm running.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't that called a system call?
A system.
Call.
Operating system.
Let me type it here.
Type it here. Yeah.
I mean, I typed it on the chat box.
Chat box object. Yes.
Yeah, you can check it.
Great, thank you. It's okay.
Sure.
Yeah, it's okay. I say, if we recall the operating system, you have ability that to give that is such as a memory management, right? Memory management and the process management, right? Processing management. But if the interrupt action occurred, that the operating system will the first time will save the schedule, the operating system schedules to their memory. Include the memory address, right? Yeah, address, the address like a stake, right? You have address, and where that happened, when happened, where and when happened, and they will record this information and give some maybe some program some parameter to drop out from the memory to another memory address stacks such as stacks, and so to computer again to input some program or some values in the stacks. And if this process is finished, that they will recover the original stages. Yeah, and invite that is such as memories, values come back. Yeah, to drag back, and to recover like restart. It's very useful for like I say like the traffic. Like traffic is crowded, so we have not enough resources provided to the traffic. So we should to hi guys, please stop for a while. Wait here. Yeah, if that is transportations is okay, that they will hi please go back and to start again. Yeah, this is interrupt. Okay, this is a scheduler tasks care of the entry careness of the interruption driver exceptions. Okay, I see. It's for scheduler tasks. Next, that's for the benefits of timeliness. Oh, that modularity is component models. Yeah, can facilitate reuse. Okay, reconfiguration. Yeah, I don't know to pronounce it correctly. Reconfigure reliable, since software is written in small function models, right? Yeah, here. Now, over 500 research
Reconfigurability.
groups, teams, and companies. Yeah, because this is open, right? BSD, open
Yeah,
program. Yes, they can use TinyOS and
reconfigurability.
various groups. Okay, it's great. That's great. Mm. Yeah, syntax, right? It's based on right here. You have commands like C. We called messy. Let's see. Have you studied the program C?
Yes, Laushi.
Yeah. Okay.
We did C++.
Okay, great. It's useful for communication particles. It's great. Yeah, its applications are two. Okay, here is a local frame variable and command event task. It's for events and tasks. So I'll give you suggestions. If you want to further to study that Linux or such as typical operating systems. Yes, so please to read more like scenarios the programmer that published in online. You can record this program and to give the analysis why this sentence, why these programs such as to use the method, why they to use this method to program. So if you have opportunity in the future, maybe you should to participate in a team such as a project. Help your supervisor to take part in some project. Maybe the supervisor will give you some tasks to do. So this is a good opportunity for you to improve your abilities for program. I think if you at campus, maybe you have maybe you have not many opportunities. But don't worry. Don't worry. If you go to a company or to major in some areas, that you have opportunities. I think everyone of you is smart, and have patience. Have patience in study. So this is for whole system analysis and optimizations. Yeah, optimizations. Good. Yeah. Here, this is references from this website. If you have time, you can check. You can check. Okay. All this for WSN. But lately, I will give you another topic, but I will to put some knowledge about wireless network in other area, iOS technologies. I think Internet of Things like a family, like a family. You have a parents, have adults, have a grandson, grandmother, and have sons, have girls. But each person like equal to the every technologies. They have their personality. As for IoT, the different technology have their characters. But I want to say the good applications IoT is depend on that technology organization together or cooperating together. Yeah, not only based on one technology. Yes. Okay, let's have another. Yeah, here. I think. Oh, please wait a moment. I'll check too. RFID. Yeah, I think this is very great previous moment. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Here. Introduction. Yeah. I will share this point to you. I shall right here. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. Can you see this slide?
Yes, Lashi.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow. This picture. I said the same picture to our WeChat. This is a typical that is auto ID technologies. Like barcode systems and the optical character recognition (OCR) and the QR code and a smart card. Yes, it's for RFID. Is here for all this. I think this is these technologies are used for the detect that is the data. Okay, the data, and this data is based on some like the passive models, because this technology cannot like the sensors. Sensors can detect the status of the objective because he can record the objectives. such as in barcode systems like this one. In different fields, we record that is detailed information, such as the company, the ID, that the product ID, that is amount of the product, that is the time they produced, the produce time, and the process, the deliver process informations, right? These examples. But we should use reader to read these informations, like QR code or that barcode, right? Yeah, and for this is OCR and for smart card and this one. And this one, we can to detect that our characters of our person characters by like medical areas, right? Like the fingerprint, the fingerprint. And this is for smart cards, they use different chips that is to record the informations, such as we like used in shop on shop on the bank card to pay to check money, and here that is for RFID. RFID is very popular several years. So the first name is radio frequency identification. Radio frequencies. This is a technology used for electronic and wireless identification of objects, humans and animals. Yeah, and RFID, like what? Like we have a tag, we create a tag that when we through the door, that we can on first time to detect. Oh, you, Mike, it's you. Oh yes, how are you? Where are you come from? Where you come from? And how is that going recently? And what's your favorite? What's your favorite things? He can introduce himself directly by your tag. So this is web applications. Recently, more and more scientists pay their attention on that is use the RFID to detect the elderly person for healthcare. Yeah, for healthcare, because you know that account for the privacy. Oh, privacy. Please imagine that when you're sleeping, you will not bring anything in your body, right? A bracelet? No, I don't like to bracelet. I don't like to wear glasses. I don't like to have some sensors on my in my body. No. So how can we do? How can we do to detect the body signal status, such as for children, not for children, such as for that is for elderly person, right? For baby, as for baby. So RFID is useful. Yeah, it's very useful. He can use the wave. Yeah, use the frequency. Frequency. By the frequency, analysis the frequency, the variables. Then you can say, oh yes, oh he's lying, he's not lying. Oh he's maybe he wake up for 2 times one evening. Oh his breath is normal. Oh his breath, the rate is normal. His heartbeat is normal. Yeah, he can detect it. But the difficult topic is you should to analyze the signal. This thing comes from the RFID system. Okay? Yeah, please say this news. For, say, 2003, the Chicago Walmart stores use the RFID to give the suppliers put radio frequency identity tags on shipping crates and pallets by purport for likely to maybe to detect the everydays that they're shopping cases, right? Because Walmart Market Cloud can collect the informations. Yeah, this is 2003, and here this is for Defense Department in Army, right? Yeah, yes. 2003 October, the United Department of Defense will require all these suppliers to use passive radio. Yeah, passive radio. In passive radio frequency means you should not give enough energy. Yeah, no, you should not energy. That all case and pallets by a medic whose impact will likely dwarf a similar policy that Walmart storage right here. Yeah, this is one uses. I will use this. Here, this architecture. This is architecture of RFID system. For some hosts here, it's few from to get some to give some analysis component and some service in the background and front in the frontier there are a set of RFID include that is a tag the price of tag is cheaper the cheaper and is a soft it's like a roll paper right and here in the tag there is a circle and here is a tanner and a reader what's the cost what cost of that is set of RFID the price is expensive it's expensive 3 years ago I bought a set of RFID for my lab so it cost me 10,000 at 10,000. In this equipment include 4 antenna and 1 radar. Yeah, it's only. And the company provides me a set of that like a programmer and some operating systems and in my laptop I can analyze the signal here. It's more expensive. It's more expensive. So what should I do? Because I should reach in that location and to detect the motion of a person. Include the location that analysis the location that is the motion status and some that is a trait the trait of their motion the trait of emotions I think it's useful okay here is the frequency frequency the frequency I think like a track right like a bus like a bus that our data is depend on this trunk or this bus, and the bus carried the data from the sender to the receiver. But here they are different. That is a distance. The transmit energy is different. That we divide the frequency only to, and sometimes we divide to 3 types. One is low frequency, that is you per a high frequency, that is a the high frequency, a high frequency. So the frequency that is the distance is different. So we say for carrier frequency is depending on that is applications. There are applications. Let's say here. For example, for low frequency, that the band from the 100 to 500 kilohertz used that is access control, right? Access control, and for animal detection, detect human identifications in battery control. I see the low frequency. It can is short or medium or rate range. It's cheaper. Cheaper. But here it's for medium, right? Medium. It's time to that is for 15 million hertz. Million hertz medium. It's for smart cars. Smart cars is medium. It's for long distance. Okay, long distance. And for high frequency is gigahertz. Like is microwave, long rate range and high rate speed, and the road rate cars monitoring. Okay, the toll collection, toll booths, right, and systems. This is different types of frequency. Okay. I want to over our class. Yes. My energy is died. Okay. Let's have a summarized our contact today's to class. All right. Yes. Thank you, everyone. It's a nice day for me to meet online with you. Although you not open your camera, but I say thank you for your feedback in my lesson in my classrooms. So thank you very much, and yeah, and the next day, maybe this Wednesday, and Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we will celebrate our national holiday. Yeah. So have a good day. Have a good holiday. It's for me, it's for you. And so thank you. Thank you.
Week,
and pardon?
do we have class next week?
Yeah,
we have
class.
So the holiday is until 7 or?
We only have 3 holidays, three days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, because because the reason is for diseases, right? For diseases, like 19.
Okay.
COVID-19, for COVID-19, that our school, most of the school, university in Nanjing were not to maybe have long holidays. Yeah, we only have 7 days, but no, for university we only have 3 days. Yeah, so next Wednesday we still have lessons, right? Have a good day, everyone.
Okay, have a good day, Rashmi.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
See you.
See you.